Hey everybody, welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This is going to be a walkthrough of Digimon World 1, because I really love this game, and it was like totally my childhood and everything like that. So, I kind of like recorded this, and then when I went to check the recording, I realized that it didn't record my voice. It only recorded the audio from the game. So, this is post-commentary, and I kind of forgot what I said before, so I'm just going to wing it. Yeah. I'll try not to talk through cutscenes.
He evolved this morning. Wow! I bet he can beat Metal Greymon. No way, your shrimp won't have a chance. Hey! Oh, you're here.
They all have the same voice actor.
Wow! Metal Greymon and Metal Mamemon. We'll see who wins now.
I remember being mesmerized by this as a kid, though. I mean, for PS1, it wasn't that bad. This fight scene was pretty cool. Metal Greymon would totally win. This is cooler. Metal Mamemon is kind of lame, to be fair. I'm eventually gonna have to get him, though, because I'm hoping to make this a 100% complete walkthrough. So that means raising all of the Digimon, even the stupid ones. Oh. So we're gonna go ahead and start a new game here. I'm Digimon. Tell me about yourself. Do you have a Digivice? Now, if you pick no, I think it automatically gives you Agumon, but if you pick yes, you can pick between, it gives you another question that will determine if you can get Gabumon or Agumon. So it gives you an additional choice. If you pick day, it's Agumon, and if you pick night, it's Gabumon. For this playthrough, I just went ahead and picked Agumon because I like Agumon a lot. We're going to be Zing, obviously. Zing, right? Yes. What's your Digimon's name? And I was like, fuck, I forgot you had to name the Digimon, and I was like, if anybody watched Pokemon Green, they know that I'd, can take 5 years to come up with a name. I was gonna name him Rampage, because I thought that sounded like a cool name, right? But then I found out that you only had 6 spots, so it was Rampag, and I was like, that's not gonna work. Let's choose something else. And I really couldn't think of anything. I didn't want to spend a lot of time on this, so I just decided to name him something random. I just decided to name him Chaos. And then I spelled it wrong. There we go. But luckily, your Digimon has, your Digimon, goes through a lifespan and then it dies and comes back as an egg. Or lays an egg, whichever one you prefer. So every time your Digimon regenerates, you get to rename it. So we can name him something cooler in his second life. I'm gonna eat a cookie. My mom made these really good peanut butter cookies. My mom loved to bake. And she always makes peanut butter cookies and... Well, not peanut butter cookies. She always makes cookies, I should say. And this week she made peanut butter cookies.
I'm home.
I like how he said that, without opening his mouth. He's a ventriloquist. There's pudding in the fridge. Don't forget to wash your hands before eating.
Huh?
Alright, so I gotta ask. Did anybody when they were kids have a Tamagotchi? Because, like, I did. And if you left that shit alone like this kid did, if you left it alone when you went to school and, like, came back, it would be dead. That thing right there, it would be dead. Like, my Tamagotchi, every time I would wake up and I would have it when I was, like, I would hatch it when I ate breakfast. And I would go to school and I'd come back and he'd be an angel and I'd be like, why? And I would be so upset.
Huh? He sings.
But the original Digimon V-Pets, not the Digivices, those were sort of a V-Pet, but not really. It was more like a little game. The V-Pets like this were like crazy, crazy hard. It's like a Tamagotchi, like, on hard mode. Cause like, you have to pay attention to them like 24/7. You have to make sure that like every single little thing is perfect for them. Like, you have to like give them a certain number of battles, a certain number of like food, a certain number of everything. And if you didn't do that, they would either die or turn into something dumb. But yeah, it's kind of like what this game is. You have to be really careful with your guys. He arrived. It worked. A human, just like you said, Gigi. They're really those other guys are really obnoxious, so just warning you. Shh, he's getting up. Huh? Where am I? Welcome to Digimon World. What? Yikes. What's the matter? Who are you guys? These are Digimon. What? Huh? I thought you knew about Digimon. I got it. This is a dream. It's not a dream. He like turns into an angry cat. I love Togemon. Hey, wait, you're Togemon. This is a realistic dream. Togemon is so realistic with his gigantic fangs. Normal animals have those, right? Zing! This isn't a dream, but it's not real either. What are you talking about? Who are you? I am Digimon. I don't know of any Digimon by that name. There are more Digimon than you know of. This is Digimon World. Digimon World? This world is not a dream, nor is it real. It's our world. Gee, it looks too real to be a dream. Look behind you. You'll see what I mean. What? And here's our Agumon that sounds like some kind of bird. I remember now, I got sucked into that Digimon keychain. That's right. Why am I here? Come to my house, I'll explain. I invited you here to save us. Save you from what? We're in File City. It's the center of File Island. A city here? Well, it was a city. There used to be all kinds of Digimon who lived here. Digimon started to lose heart and moved out of the city. What do you mean? I'm not sure what caused it. Digimon started losing their speaking skills. Some of them still talk, but they all forgot that they lived here. That's what you meant by losing heart. It's dangerous if we do nothing. But why me? You're good at raising Digimon, right? I'm good at it, alright. Don't you realize that you're speaking Digimon? Huh? No way, I'm speaking plain old English. I never really understood, though, why they, like, had the you're speaking Digimon thing here. Like, it confused me as a kid. It's like, why is that relevant? To us, it sounds like Digimon. That's right. In this world, your love for Digimon will give you strength. Thanks. That's why I chose you. You can rally all the Digimon on the island. What? You can count on me. Like I would really, like the character would really say no. Like when confronted with that fucking giant-ass Tokomon with his crazy fangs. But yeah, we gotta explore and find the cause of this danger and get Digimon to come back. Let's go, Chaos! Wait, I haven't finished yet. Alright. So after he crows like a rooster a few times. Yeah, Yeah, I freeze my state a lot because I have no idea if my emulator is going to fuck this up like it did Silent Hill. Because although that would be hilarious, it could potentially ruin our game, so... But yeah, if you come back in here, actually, after you talk to Digimon, he says that he's going to... He wants to rebuild File City with help from Chaos, and I want to build shops that are useful to you in Chaos. You should explore native forests just outside the city. If you talk to Tokomon, then you get a lot of items. If you look at items, press triangle, then select item and look by using X. So let's go ahead and do that. Here's the menu. You got item Digimon, player, praise, scold, sleep. We'll use those later. So, we got small recovery, HP, MP, you know, various stuff. This is for if he gets sick or injured. Meat is for when he's hungry. And we'll go ahead and look at the stats here. So if you see down there in the lower lower left-hand corner, he's got happiness, discipline, and virus. Virus goes up if he like poops on the ground, and that's basically care mistake is what it's called. The more care mistakes you have, like he'll basically like have a higher chance of turning into something really stupid like Numamon. Happiness is well, what does happiness do? He'll live longer if you do that. If you have happiness high, and discipline, if you have discipline high, he'll be more obedient and eat any item that you give him. But he might get tired easily, and his lifespan will be shorter, so it's good to have a balance between those two. The life, 3 hearts there, he can faint 3 times in battle before he completely dies, and then he'll turn back into a Digi-Egg, and you have to start raising him all over again. Weight is probably more important than any of the parameters that you see there, because if your Digimon's weight is not exact, like I think you need like 40 weight or something to get Monochromon. If it's not 40, if it's 39, you'll turn into something else. You won't turn into what you want. So you have to pay attention to that. HP, MP, offense, defense, whatever. That kind of speaks for itself. If you have high offense, you'll turn into like Greymon. If you have high speed, you'll turn into Bergermon. Things like that. So, here's his techniques. You can learn techniques from fighting enemy Digimon. So if you find an enemy Digimon with an attack that you want, like fight a fire Digimon if you want to learn fire attacks. And then the more you fight them, the higher chance you get to, you know, get the technique. Here's our stuff. We don't have any money. Here's the chart, and I'm gonna fill this up eventually because I'm hoping to get all the Digimon, so that's a lot, but that's okay. Here's medals you can win at the arena, which isn't open yet, and you can collect cards and stuff, but I don't really remember what the cards are for. So yeah. I'm Punimon. Why don't you rest here for a while? Yeah, we're not gonna do that right now because our chaos is fine, so we don't have to worry about that. I'm trying to remember the stuff that I talked about the first time because I did a really good job of explaining what this game's about the first time I played it, but like I said, the audio didn't take, so if there's like awkward pauses or like, I'm like wandering around, it's probably because I was saying something neat and I don't remember what I said, so just a heads up. I'll fix it in the next parts because I'll make sure that I have all the settings correct before I record. Yeah, so that's all you can do in there. So let's go ahead and explore the rest of the city. The city will get bigger as you recruit more Digimon. Right now it's pretty measly. Over here is the meat farm. If you talk to Tanamon. Maybe, there we go. Would you like some meat? Yes, yes we would. Push the X button. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to explain. This is a meat farm. We grow meat for everyone. You grow meat on a farm? Yes, what's wrong? Nothing, it's alright. Please continue. Gigi and I decided to give you 3 pieces of meat a day, Zing. So here's today's meat. Got 3 pieces of meat. So, it's pretty important for you to, remember to go and get the meat every day because, as you can see here, your Digimon will get hungry often, and if you don't feed him when he has the hungry bubble over his head, it will count as a care mistake. If you get I mean, some Digimon, you need care mistakes in order to digivolve into them, but most of them, you're gonna want as few care mistakes as possible. Oh yeah, I remember what I was talking about here. If you listen to the character, when the character, like, does anything, interacts with the Digimon and praises him, feeds him, puts him to sleep, anything like that, the dialogue is actually in Japanese, which is interesting. I'll be able to demonstrate that later. Yoromon here is basically telling us what's around the city and the areas we can go to. Right now we're just probably going to stay in native forest until we turn into a champion, because if we try to go to any of the other areas he's talking about, we'll be completely overpowered and die. And I'm pretty sure if your Digimon faints in battle and loses a heart, then that's a care mistake also. And this is where you save. What's this machine? Oh, that is a save machine for memory card battle data. Using that machine, you can save your current partner's data for battle. Just press X and the machine will tell you what to do. So it says it's for battle or whatever, but basically it's just where you save. I think that, like, if you had this game on PlayStation, you could, like, save your memory card and, like, fight your friends, which would have been super cool, but I didn't have any friends to play this game, so I was alone and sad. Okay, so over here is the green gym, and a few times when I was testing this game, it froze here, so hopefully it won't do that while I was playing this game. But yeah, here's Koromon. He tells you about training, but I'll talk to him later. So, I mean, just kind of each of these places is a different stat. And it'll show a little animation of your Digimon training whatever stat you chose, which is pretty cool. But so yeah, if you train here, you can boost your Digimon's abilities. Training makes you tired, but you'll get more out of it than actual battle. Also, the very rare, you can master new techniques. Yeah, training is for stats, and battling is for techniques. There are 6 training stations here, and they have signs nearby. Try pushing X in front of the sign. Read the signs and you'll know which abilities you can boost. Depending on your Digimon's specialty, some abilities are boosted more than others. You won't know for sure until you try, though. After begin, choose normal and train for 1 hour. While training with triangle, you can fast forward time. Oh yeah, I have to tell you about bonus try. If successful, bonus try greatly boosts your power, but little if you fail. Try it once and you'll see. So, I do want to take time to mention right now, Koromon was talking about that it takes an hour to train. Punimon mentioned it takes an hour to rest. Your Digimon does have a lifespan, and hours go by pretty fast in the game. Each Digimon lives from, like, 10 to 15 days, depending on how well you take care of them. So, if you spend a lot of time training, you're kind of letting his life pass by. So you want to try and train him when you can, and then explore. Like split your time between training and exploring, basically. So yeah. I was talking about something else here. I don't remember what. Something interesting, I'm sure. Use your imagination. Alright, so let's go ahead and go down here. When you come to this area, it'll trigger a fight. You can't run away from this, it automatically happens. I like how the character says wow when Agumon runs into them. What, now? Okay, let's fight. Agumon versus Agumon. Which one is ours? Hopefully not that one that just got his ass kicked. Alright, so right now we only have 2 options, your call and run. The more that you train your Digimon's brains, the more options you'll have in battle. So you'll have your call, like keep your distance, defend, use a certain technique. Like when you get more techniques and more brains, you'll be able to tell your Digimon to use a certain technique. So if you're far away from the other guy, you can say, hey, use this technique that is long distance type of thing. your call is kind of shitty because most of the time he just, like, runs around or spaces out. There we go. It's not a super hard fight. It's goes by pretty fast. And there you hear the character shout "Yatta," which is like "hooray" in Japanese. So that's one of the examples of the Japanese language in this game. I should invite him to the city. Oh, excuse me. Could you come to the city? What city? You mean that old place? Well, well, okay, I'm Agumon. Nice meeting you. Agumon joins the city. Alright, pays to try. I'll keep on asking. Oh, also, it's really important, every time you enter a screen, there's a chance that Digimushroom will be growing there. There's one right here. That's basically extra food, because since you only get 3 pieces of meat a day in the beginning, it's really important for you to get as much food as you can, because your Digimon will quickly eat up the food supply that you are given in the game. So you want to make sure you have extra, because, again, if you don't feed them, that's a care mistake, and you might not get the Digimon you want. Say, did you know there's a broken bridge in the east part of the city? Yes, I did know. We didn't think anyone would ever use it, so we didn't do anything about it. We're thinking about fixing it on our own. Yeah, that goes someplace, it's kind of medium strength area. So we're not going to worry about that for a while. This area will fill up once you recruit more Digimon. They'll build shops here, and there will be a lot of different places and stuff that you can do, like an item shop, which I'm hoping to get relatively soon. So yeah, I think that's mostly it. I know some other bullshit happens before I before I end this. Oh yeah, we're gonna check out the item shop, that's right. Let's go ahead and go do that. So this is pretty important because you have limited inventory slots, and you get to increase them, but you have to find a certain item, and it's kind of like in the middle of the game, so it doesn't come for a while. So I would recommend storing all of your extra items in the item bank. Things that you don't need right away. I'm going to go ahead and put the medicine in there. The bandages and the, yeah. And it makes a crazy sound if you go down too much. Sounds like my alarm clock. But yeah, I'm not. He's probably not gonna get sick or anything. Hopefully, because I'm not gonna fuck around with him. I'm gonna be pretty careful with how I'm raising him. So we won't be needing those. But yeah, here, see, it only takes 6 hours to Digivolve from a baby to in training, then to rookie. It's 3 days, or I'm sorry, a day, and then champions. It's 3 days. So it'll be 3 days until he turns into the next form. So that is, oh yeah, I forgot. So here I'm gonna demonstrate the toilet function. So if you were to like be out and about with your Digimon and you had to poop, like if you didn't get back to toilet in time, you would just go on the ground, and that would be a care mistake. So that's not good. The poop stays there like forever, by the way, until you get Sukamon or Numamon, and then they, like, if you go up to the poop, they'll eat it, which is pretty gross, but whatever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna let you guys pick what Chaos will turn into if he stops screaming. There's various Digimon that he can turn into. He can turn into Greymon, Monochromon, Tyrannomon, Meramon, Centauramon, and Numamon. So, whichever one you guys are interested in, we can take a look at that, and I'll figure out how to get that Digimon, and we will raise that Digimon. And then after that, I'll just kind of raise whatever Digimon I am looking forward to, which is probably going to be something that's a bird. Oh, Birdramon! I forgot to mention Birdramon. You can totally turn to Birdramon, but I don't know if you guys want to pick Birdramon, because I'm probably going to have Kakatorimon after this. Maybe. It depends. We'll see. We'll see what I feel like. I'm eventually going to raise every Digimon, so... My personal vote, if anybody's interested, is probably Monochromon. I don't particularly like Meramon or Centauromon, but if you guys want me to train one of those for our first Digimon, I will totally do it. But yeah, so go ahead and comment below what we want to turn Chaos into, and I will see you guys next time.